Hey, beautiful people, how you doing? And today we are here at the Mayor King Studio, and this is another time for us to air our views and pour out our heart on stuff that are happening presently in the country. It's all going on in the social media, and we're here to make you understand how it feels from individuals. So right here on my lap, I have Princess.
Princess Laura.
That's the Shakara Princess.
Yeah.
In fact, there I have Miss Oyo City.
Queen
The queen.
Success.
Yeah, that's Queen Success. That's the queen of Miss OSCT. And the boss himself, I have Mr.
Obinana.
Yeah, Mr.
That
Obiman.
man.
He like to go into like sometimes. And here is me. I'm the presenter. I'm the one anchoring the show, bringing the beautiful people to talk together. And I also be in my views. And today we want to talk about the protest that is about to happen coming up on the 1st of August. So, Princess Laura, what do you think about this process in general? I know a lot of people have a lot of stuff to say. Some people say, me don't protest, some people say, me don't protest, but I want to hear your own view. What do you think about it?
Okay, first off, agreed. Government is internal,
Okay.
and what a past government does could actually affect the next government,
All right.
right? But at the same time, I believe President Tinubu has had enough time to make a change if he really wanted that change. Because right from his inauguration, the first thing he could say was removing subsidy.
Okay.
And as it is, I don't even think subsidy has been removed. And this was what inflicted everything in it's the economy, literally, And now at this point, we Nigerians, we believe that this protest could actually bring about a change, the change we really want. Life is not easy for the common man anymore. It's not easy. It's really hard. We can't afford a free square meal anymore. Transportation, hike in food prices is crazy. So I believe this protest could actually bring about a change. I just pray that hoodlums don't come about trying to vandalize properties and make this protest not as peaceful as it should be. But if it can actually be peaceful and the government can actually hear our cry. The government needs to understand that we're not protesting because we hate President Tinubu. No.
Exactly.
We don't hate him.
Yeah.
We just want the betterment of the masses. You can't tell me Nigeria does not have the resources to make everybody comfortable. They do. Because see what the senators and people in government are still enjoying. If you're in APC government, trust me, you are enjoying. You can't tell me.
No, you gotta enjoy
You are in the house, yes.
That will make you need view yourself to
my point here is President Tinubu can actually bring about this change we really want, and we are really hoping that this protest will bring about a change.
All right,
Yeah.
you're hoping the protest brings about the
Yes,
change. That's
along
your
with-
own view.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna ask the queen in the house right now. Queen, what do you think about this protest? Do you think just like the NSAS, it's going to bring change? Because we in general as Nigerians, we are not actually fighting for just one thing like we did during the time of the NSAS. I think the NSAS actually brought resolution because we're fighting for one cause. But this one we fight for many things. How you think me they say reduce fuel price, bring down Gary, maybe people call the go school, they pay this. I don't know. How do you think it's possible? Do you think this protest generally is going to bring all these changes, increase minimum wage to 300,000? What's your take on that?
Okay. I think I'll definitely going to come in here, like you said. They want the price of Gary to be reduced, price of rice to be reduced, price of house rents to be reduced. Okay, this whole thing is actually hiked in price because of the fuel subsidy thing and the increase in fuel price. Do you understand?
Okay.
So, as a market woman, and I have to go to the market and buy a bag of rice for about 80,000 naira, and I will still have to pay transportation in it, which is the fuel that they are using, and everyone is they've added to the fuel price. So I will not come back to the market and want to sell less or want to sell at a lost rate, because for that same way, that same business I'm doing, or the same rice I bought in a very high price, because they've actually increased the price of fuel. So I have to sell at in a way that I can actually make some little profit for myself and actually feed my family or pay my little bills. You understand? So, yes, talking about the NSAS protest. So, to an extent, it actually brought about some kind of management to manage the brutality of our young youths from the security men. You, as a young Nigerian, before now or before the NSAS protest, you just can't walk around free with your phone. Then you are being seen driving a flashy car. You are gone. You're as in, you don't have an excuse not to have the money they want. Imagine a police officer having POS in their van.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. And when you don't have your ATM card with you there, you said it's at home, they are ready to drive down with you to your house.
Okay.
To collect whatever they want. So I think
we saw.
Yeah.
Sorry to cut you.
Yeah.
I think we saw change in that.
yes, that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, because we stood for actually one thing, like we say end SARS.
Yeah, but this one
Yes.
they say end bad government, and the
Yes.
bad governance, so it made the end. So they list many things under the bad governance. My point now is, how will all these things work with all these many things where they list under one topic?
It's
They are not just saying,
It's a-
please reduce fuel for us. No, we not say if we fight this one finish, we'll go step 2. Do you
Yeah.
get? Do you think it's going to work like that? Do you think that the government are actually going to listen to, okay, we don't know now, we go reduce fuel, we go bring down this, we go bring down that, all at the same time? Because already the government already did this, they already President Tinubu I think he had a conference where he said something about school and
Yeah.
giving free education and all that.
even farm equipment.
Yes,
to
and all that.
farmers, yeah.
So in a way, it already they solve people's mind if now all these things they want. But the major thing I think actually has caused the hike, like you said,
Yes.
is the fuel.
Exactly.
So do you think it's going to work now with all these things without us tackling the direct cause of it?
I think first we should stand with one
Point of agenda.
That's my point.
we,
Yeah.
we should go with one point right now. We should hold it end fuel subsidy, because they actually told us that they've removed fuel subsidy, but we are still paying for fuel subsidy.
Yeah.
We are still paying for it.
We want the fuel price to be reduced.
It should be reduced. When
So
this fuel
how much-
price
how
is
much you
reduced,
say it would be right if they reduce fuel price?
at least there was a point in time we're actually buying fuel for 120 naira,
Okay.
and it actually rose to 125 naira,
Yeah.
and we also bought for 135 naira.
Okay.
So those times
Things were still good.
things were still better.
But you know, as at those times that the fuel was raised to 125 naira, there were times that fuel was sold for 65 naira.
Exactly.
So, and people of those
Exactly.
times will complain, say, as they don't increase and so things, even though I passed the way it been. I believe say it was get the time. Do my power my matter I must
Yeah.
say they said that for like 1 kobo.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So understanding your point, I would like Mr. Obi to also throw more light on this part and tell us. I want to make you explain to us. You are in support. You are in support of the protest, right?
Yeah, I have, but I'm still being skeptical for some reasons.
So, what are your reasons why you're skeptical?
Okay, first of all, before I go to my reasons, you're talking about why not we having one agenda for the
Yeah.
for the protest.
Yeah, because I believe it will work better
I
that
will
way.
disagree with you because we cannot have just one agenda. Let me tell you, first of all, what's fueling this protest is hunger. Now, every month we have what we call the basic needs of man.
Yeah.
You see, these are the countries we are running to. It's because those comfort, those basic, they don't like that.
Yeah,
They don't have their own issues there.
Yeah, true.
Not like fuel is cheap there. Not like housing is cheap there.
It's even more
But-
costly.
They have basic needs. The government put into consideration first. What are the basic needs of man? Food.
Yeah.
As the government, is
They are the basic of food.
it the government that is giving them the food? Don't they work?
The
do their
government,
own jobs?
the government make policies
Yeah.
to enable them grow food.
True.
Subsidize food.
Yeah.
Make the environment
They allow
do enough for them to
to
grow food. They invest in it. You understand? Housing. You see, when you're paying for good housing, and you're working, and you're paying for it.
And you're saying
And you say you're paying for it, you want to pay for it.
exactly.
Before we start this treaty, we talked about the increase of rent and stuff.
Yeah.
Just because we're paying for what we're not getting.
Yeah.
This thing you pay for maybe a self-con that is not even up to what you're supposed to stay, and
Yeah.
they're giving you a previous price and stuff. So we're not getting what we're paying for, and we're not even working. We're not even seeing the money to even pay for what we want. Now the basic need of man we're talking about housing, food,
Electricity.
yes, electricity, food,
Yeah.
and generally the health of bro. Those are the things that are fueling the present protest.
True.
Not like anybody is sitting and say they just want to frustrate.
So you are in support of the fact that the old things with the list for bad government should be there. It should not just be you one point and the other.
Yes. In as well as we know that we're not going to get those old lists of
Exactly.
basic needs. See, when you share to that list, there's some things you need.
Yeah.
There's some things I need,
Yes.
but from the things that has been listed there about food and all those things, government already come on side give conference. Then you
But
see,
they've not been
they won't provide this
implemented.
thing, they won't provide this thing. They don't look at the way they want to one now.
See, it's not about all this ratio, all this they give to us on TV or media.
Yeah.
Only the common man on the tell that
Start to benefit.
Yes.
You made mention of something about people running to developed countries.
Yes.
Yeah, I believe people are actually running to these countries because they have a system that works. And you don't actually deal. You shake how many years those countries they
No, that's not true.
No. I'm trying to make the point.
Okay.
Now, US now, I don't know. I don't want to say this.
So
I
don't go far to you. Let's go to start. Let's not go there in 1991.
Even
Exactly.
Even
Ghana.
South Africa is working very
You
well.
don't compare South Africa to Nigeria.
Why do you
In
think
terms
so?
of
Mandela that fought and that made all those sacrifices to make things work. You don't think it just happened one day?
No.
You know how many years ago they happened before they got the independence?
was a fought for it.
They fought for it.
Protest.
Yes, South
Protest.
Africa was one of the countries that had the highest protests.
And Nigeria was even the support of the like people to South Africa, so they were protesting.
You can say
And when they were enjoying the leader of their protest.
Also more protests.
Many of us from this country are going to South Africa like as if we're going to US.
South Africa are abroad now. Yes, now abroad because since they
So
took
they
the war for them.
If you quantify the resources we have at South Africa, we don't have more than them. But they have a system that works compared to Nigeria.
So your point is, when bad governance, in what terms?
Corruption, basically.
Corruption, basically.
Yes.
Corruption in terms of removing the people in
Now,
power.
let me tell you how powerful corruption has eaten into our system. Now, even as I'm going to you, as of this moment, if you go through your data, you see some persons now, which I started corrected, paid protesters that are protesting against the upcoming protest. Yes, I started corrected. I don't know if you are saying now they are protesting against a protest that people were proposing. Why you know this?
President of the country.
Yes, and you know the worst thing about it?
Okay.
They are even suffering. As I told you to you, that some of that not even eating. So they are in that on the street because of the 1,000 that are going to do to
So then I feel you also every man points well.
People are hungry. And this one is hungry. You cannot make decision. You cannot say decisions. Okay, you've not eaten. I tell you say maybe go fight person. If you fight, you've not eaten.
Like Thomas, if I get Elushi jazz, I think I go by the bar.
Let me ask you a question. Right? I want you to not be biased, not be sentimental, like give your honest opinion. Are you really in support of President Tinubu's administration so far? If you think like he's not even up to a year and Nigerians are suffering like this, how do you think the rest 3 years is gonna be?
Okay, first I am not a political person. Yeah, I'm not a support politics, and maybe you might hold me for that. Say I not a vote or anything. I think I've voted for a few times, but I didn't vote this last time because it was during the time of my accident, so I couldn't really go out. So yeah, but I want to make something clear that the bad governance we are all actually fighting for.
Yeah.
It not only start from President Tinubu.
Exactly.
Yeah, true.
Bad governance involves all of us. It might be the first and the number one citizen of Nigeria. But if you say end bad governance, you're also saying end bad governance in terms of we as an individual.
Mm-hmm.
There are times people will be rushed to the hospital, for instance, and you go see nurses or doctors go say no one treat this person if not bring police reports. I remember the case of this guy in Big Brother that I think is Rico Sabe.
Yeah.
There was a video that went viral. The boy was in the hospital. When I say person they down, they die. The first thing you should do is attend to that.
Yes, to revive.
When they're talking something about maybe police report or one thing, that guy went through that process and he died.
Exactly.
So if they say change bad governance, even the same people will do that thing, will still come out tomorrow so they won't protest. Even we say policeman, we go see you for road, question you, say why you dress like this. We go oppress you, will still come out tomorrow so you change bad government. When they don't say the right thing they're supposed to do now, say after you're not doing, if they see things bad, they're supposed to correct you, to put law and order in society. All these people are still government. Even you will be husband for house and you will be wife for house. We go collect 10,000 naira for your husband and say you want to go buy Gary and Gary na 5,000 and you tell your husband say na 10,000 naira. You be government too. You need to orient to you because na the wrong thing you dey do. So my point is, sir, my point is, Laura, right? My point is this change begins from all of us. As the figure 8, I believe say from the Bible, the book of Matthew chapter 7 verse 7, he said, ask and you shall receive from God, right? Say, Papa no go see pikin. Say, if pikin dey ask am for bread, make it the pikin stone.
Exactly.
After God, na government.
Yeah.
She understand. President Tinubu, I'm not in support of the whole stuff he's doing. He has the power to understand that these are what my children need. Na Papa e be to us.
Exactly.
If you no come on me say na your child is your power.
Nigeria is a very beautiful country. We have a lot of beautiful policies.
We have everything. We have everything to make another.
Exactly, they are not. We don't really have a working government.
That's what the right bad governance. It's not really just about the federal. It's about to enforce those laws, those policies, those things. It's something to do about.
You need to start from one point.
That's when you will start from the top.
You need to start from the top. You see this resolution going in Kenya right now. They started from it was just from one thing they started from.
Yeah.
Do this one for us.
Yeah.
After they attend to that one, they start another one. That be the way to start all those things where happen.
But no result. In as much as still not
They are.
I believe if you start from one thing, my point, at least if you start from one thing, say okay, bros, come, maybe they reduce fuel. If you reduce fuel, now all this is what they complain about now. The food, the hunger, all this is go first break down.
Do you understand?
Then we go again. The government are actually scared now. The government are actually scared. I want to sauté.
But why are they really scared?
common man can
Why are they scared? Why?
They are scared.
The betterment of the country.
No, they are scared. They are scared. Because see, you see that NSAS that happened during President Buhari's time, right? That caused a lot of
damage to
Nigeria and to even humans, lives and all that were lost. And I saw in some of the points I was giving under this bad government that people should be like people that were here during the NSAS should be released.
Okay.
You know, understand that that's a good point. There are ways we can actually come out on this. See, the social media has power.
Yeah.
A very huge power. And from only social media we don't talk, so we won't strike, we won't protest everywhere they shake out the country. I saw video of them bringing in troops and military men and all
See,
that.
so the only reason I will not support the protest is not because the protest is bad.
Yeah.
It's because I don't trust our government.
Exactly.
See, they can sponsor definitely our government. I mean, the government for
government.
The protocol will be responsible.
Yes, I mean the government because they won't tell you too. The last time we won protest. So it happened. All of us all get that guilt in mind.
Because of our protest, this happened, this happened.
Aside say them being government to use that one against us, there are people that actually hungry we will take this as opportunity.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you cannot tell me say you go protest finish and you get opportunity to say but I see carry for your man take something.
They'll collect
When you know say as you protest finish you go ask food not there. That's not good. Bros, that's not good.
At all.
So for me,
You don't know the first, they won't go party these days just to eat rice.
But hold on. I think for the NSAS protest,
Yeah.
the NSAS protest, there were some security persons put in place to checkmate activities like that, to ensure that, fine, those of us or those persons that actually came out for the protest, they didn't do other than the protest, and the protest was actually peaceful.
Yeah.
Do you understand? It was peaceful. I can categorically tell you that it was peaceful. There were security persons out there with both on uniforms and their gadgets.
a lot of violence was also recorded.
Yeah.
Public property was destroyed.
By hoodlums that were sponsored.
You can't say, you can't know.
They
You
can't
don't have
say-
facts. You don't have facts.
Yeah,
You
that's
can't
what
believe
we are-
that.
that's-
I actually give you a point now. Say, normal guy fit dey say he no get food or house and he wan go protest. If he sit down as having say for Gary dey pack some.
Yeah, true.
Loot no start from there.
No, because even at the point of the protest ground, foods were made available.
Who dey?
Yes, because there were supporters of the protest. People were, as in, donating things, cash, physical cash, water, drink, food, music. Talk about it.
From my own opinion,
Yeah.
I think this protest should be postponed because, in as much as I don't have faith in our government, I'm trying to be optimistic with this our president. Because if you fact check me, there are some things he has done.
No.
I can tell you, boss. I can tell you one or two things that ordinarily
Okay.
it takes a strong number one man to do it.
Okay.
For example, the local government
Allocation.
yes.
Yeah.
What's it called? That he just
But and that one is based on what?
do you know about the security?
Do you know about the insecurity going on in the country presently?
Bro, because see, this insecurity is not today's issue now.
It was for this thing or
It's not going to stop.
it was to not a go. There's this place if you go Ugele, I think it was they say they kidnap Bakassi leader when they bring on to create change. They kidnap Bakassi leader. They say they go full church. Was it officer yesterday? They went to full church, kidnap everybody in the full church. How? It happen now. That's that place is a dead zone. I see how insecurity. You have faith in him. You have faith in him. Me, I don't get faith in anything until I see change.
Yeah, exactly.
You
And we need to
understand? I
understand
want
that
the
the
change to
change will
start
not
from
come.
the top.
Yeah, it will not come. It's a process.
It will not come and that's what we want to do. That's what we want to protest.
Yeah.
See, prisoner, don't forget that. See, a lot of things have gone sour over the years.
Yeah, that's why I told you at first.
Yes, it's not just
Government from Tara, what the past government
You know,
was affecting
you
yes.
know,
the way this actually is going, I can foresee and I can tell you that I can focus that we are heading to a better place.
Which
And
better
let's pray
place?
so.
Yes,
A better place that on the first day of inauguration, fuel subsidy was removed. That
Without a backup plan.
that caused the biggest. That's one of the biggest risks that was taken in the
so
country.
let us have faith.
After two words.
You know, on this and
About more protesters. See,
Yeah.
I don't know what I don't protest. I know what I don't protest. I beg. I'm not talking about. We have no. We are praying. We are praying.
our people are very desperate.
People are desperate.
Pray to even shoot you, to even
Yeah.
fight to that day. Cause problem.
See, it happen, and that's why we the match our guard say, if you go for the protest, say you match your guard say, but anybody you say want to that, then you hold on down.
And that's what the problem comes.
You know, no, everyone is saying you want to down. If you want to call people down here, bro, somebody go misbehave.
That's what people have to misbehave. You think they come in just one that they are in group.
Bros,
They are parents, they are sponsors.
people won't agree.
There is a cost problem. Nobody has to do that.
People won't agree the beats, pass the people, who they go sponsor. I see the mammoth crowd. I see the mammoth crowd with the. I don't know why they sponsor anybody or beg go. But I see the mammoth crowd where they go protest against the protesting we won't go on.
Very funny.
You know understand? No, very funny.
And
You know understand? Now,
crazy.
a rumor they say they don't pay them, they don't collect their share. You know understand?
Possible.
But even for them that they are means, many of them know the truth.
Yeah,
The issue is that how can you know the truth and you're acting like you don't know?
Because all of us na bad government too. I make I tell you say this thing begin with all of us. Even you wey be wife for us, even you wey be husband for us, even you wey be pastor, even you wey be teacher, wey be police, wey be all of us na bad government.
Yeah, in a
So we need
nutshell,
to start from the top.
in a nutshell, we Nigerians, I believe we had faith in President Tinubu because come on, you're already of age.
Yeah,
I believe you just want a good name for yourself.
Exactly.
Please give us like
Something
satisfaction. Yeah, you know, after you leave, let's say, oh, President Tinubu caused this to happen, all thanks to him, you know, give us something to applaud you for.
Yeah.
Just like so far, applauding, we are dying. There's so much to applaud him for.
Yeah.
So we still have so much faith in you. We don't hate you, Mr. President. We love you so much, but we are hungry. We're starving. It's not funny anymore. It's not funny anymore. We're hungry, please. And if you're gonna be on the protest ground, if you're still gonna protest, let it be peaceful. Let's be on guide. Let's know what we really want. We're not there because we want to fight or
Exactly.
We're there for a thing. And let it be that way. And yes, we're still here in Mayor King Studio. I say my Princess Laura, with Miss King Tara, Queen Success, and yeah, thank you so much for joining. And please don't forget to follow us on all social media platforms: Instagram, Facebook, YouTube at Mayor King Studio. So we'll come your way next time. We still remain Mayor King's people. Love and light. Peace. Bye.
Like, comment, and subscribe.